Welcome to another video of selling life insurance over the phone. In the past videos, we've talked about the whole marketing concept, the niche websites, the sales dollars, how to get the information, when to call people, when to follow up, all that kind of stuff. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the entire application process with you. Well, chill out. It's not going to take that long. Remember, 7 minutes. So just to show you how fast and easy this is, I'm going to do from start to finish the quoting and the app so that you can see exactly how long this takes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the screen that says begin new quote. State of residence, we'll put Texas. And I want to run a 20-year term for, let's just say, $200,000. And I want to pay monthly, and I am a male. That was pretty easy. And my date of birth is June 28th. If y'all want to send a birthday card or money, that'd be awesome. It's coming up like in a month. My height is 5'10". My weight, well, 209. Not very happy about that one, but that's just the way it is. Now, the one thing to remember when you're asking height and weight, ask people to, some people have a hard time, especially women have a hard time giving their weight. Tell them I can guess if you want, but I could be off 20 pounds, which could affect your rates. Then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to, are you a smoker? Do you smoke? Have you ever smoked in the past? And if they say no, then I'm asking them, do you use any tobacco at all? Chew tobacco? Do you smoke marijuana? Anything. If they answer yes to that question, they are a smoker. If they smoke cigars, they're a smoker. So for me, the answer is no. I don't smoke. Have you ever been treated for high blood pressure? And ask them, do you take any kind of medication for high blood pressure? Ever been treated for high cholesterol? No. Has your driver's license ever been suspended or revoked? No. Are you currently on probation or parole? Or convicted of a misdemeanor or a felony? The answer is no, then you're good. Ever been treated for any medical condition? I'll go through this list pretty fast. Alcohol, drugs, Alzheimer's, asthma, basal skin cancer, cancer, Crohn's disease, depression, diabetes, epilepsy, emphysema, heart disease, kidney or liver disease, mental illness, multiple sclerosis, rheumatoid arthritis, sleep apnea, stroke, ulcerative colitis or something, colitis, I don't know what that word is, vascular disease. If they say no, I'm moving on. Do you participate in any hazardous activities like racing, motorsports, hang gliding, piloting, rock climbing, scuba diving, or skydiving? If they say no, we're moving on. Any family history, this is parents or siblings that have died of heart attack, stroke, cancer, diabetes, or kidney disease before the age of 70. If they say no, we're moving on. If they say yes, we're going to put that information because that's going to determine whether they're going to be a super preferred or preferred rate or even standard. Next one is family history of disease. Any family history. Anybody other than a parent or sibling who had a cardiovascular disease, cancer, diabetes, kidney disease before the age of 70. Then if the answer is no, I'm going to go to check rates. I'm going to see what that rate is. Now we're actually at the quoting system. So for me, the cheapest one for me, I've got a list. They range from $80 a month based on the amount of insurance and goes up to 181. So from 80 to 181. I'm going to go with the cheapest one. Let's go with Prudential. And so this one is a e-sign application. They're all e-sign. Now we're going to go to the application. We're going to put in the name. My name. What is my name? Okay, I know my name. This is the tough stuff. First name, middle name, last name, and then United States, birth state. I was born in Louisiana. I'm a male. Driver's license, I'm going to put that number in. Driver's license state, where my driver's license is. That's going to be Texas. Social Security number. Some people might have a problem giving a Social Security number. Not a big deal. If they don't want to give a Social Security number, move on, because the home office can get that. So don't make it a big deal and just stop and freak out if they don't want to give a Social Security number. If they don't want to give one, it's really okay. So we're going to put mine in. And then resident status. Are you a citizen of the United States? Yes or no? Then it's going to ask for the address. We're going to put my address in. And the city. And the zip code. Then we're going to move on and do my cell phone. 972-679-9029. And the reason for insurance, family protection, annual income. You're going to ask what that is. Oh, hold on. Back up. It also asks for email address. Be sure and get their email address, because you're going to need to send them information on what to expect next after you do the application. Annual income. What's your annual income? Let's put, for me, we're going to make up a number. Let's put that. Total assets. Let's see. That total assets means if you had to liquidate everything, including your clothes, how much money you got? Selling everything. All the way down to clothes, underwear, everything. So we're going to put that. Total liabilities. How much debt do you own? House, car payments, any kind of debt that you have to pay monthly. What's your total liabilities? We're going to put that amount. How should the formal application be signed? Always do e-sign. Don't do traditional, because if you do traditional, that means they're going to mail them the application. They got to fill it out and mail it back. Do e-sign. This is so much easier. Always do e-sign. Do you want coverage if available during underwriting? My suggestion is ask for coverage, temporary coverage. That way you can get the banking information up front, and then they're covered as of day one. If they have a problem, they don't want to give banking information, not a big deal. Say no, move on. Do you have any existing insurance policies? Now they're talking about life insurance. So they're going to put, if we're going to put a yes, then they're going to want to know what's the name of the company, the year issue, the coverage amount, and the policy number. If they don't know that number, put in the lines approximate. You don't have to be exact. We'll find that out later. Primary beneficiary. The question is, who's going to be your primary beneficiary? If something happens to you, who do you want the money to go to? If they say, well, I have more than one person, well, how do you want that money split up? Well, I want my wife to get 50%. I want my kids to get 50%. How many kids do you have? So you're going to ask that question. What are the kids' names? What are their social security numbers? If they don't know the social security numbers, most people don't. Not a big deal. Move on. We'll get it later. Do you want to be the owner of this policy? Yes or no? Are you going to be the premium payer? Yes. Is this insurance for business? Yes or no? It's probably going to be personal, so the answer for that is probably going to be a no. Were you provided an illustration? That would be a yes, because remember, you mailed them one yesterday. It says illustration provided by, put your name. Relationship to insured. You have a selection here of just met, client, friend, family, referral. Put that in there. Number of years known. Let's put 2 years. I've known myself for 2 years. Comments or remarks. Let's say that you want an effective date of July 1st, which is next month. So I'm going to put on here effective date 7/1-2017. And we're going to hit continue. I didn't put a beneficiary. So let's put a beneficiary, because I skipped over that one. Let's put Joe. And social security number is not a required field. Mail is Let's put my son, date of birth. Let's see, date of birth. What's his date of birth? 01/30/1999. And I'm just go ahead and do 100%. Make it easy. Okay, moving on, because it came up and said, oh, can't submit this yet. We need a beneficiary. So I'm going to hit continue. Then it shows you a highlight of everything we've done. It shows the name of the company. It shows the applicant. And then the last button to hit is submit. That's it. We're done. As soon as I click submit, it's going to send the application to the IMO. IMO is going to assign a case manager. Case manager is then going to call the client to go over all the questions. You're done. That was hard. This video took 10 minutes. I did the quote and the app in 10 minutes. So when I say 7 minutes on the phone, I'm telling you, 7 minutes. If it takes longer, it's because you, and I'm pointing at you, are talking too much. Shut the hell up. Take the app, ask the questions, move on. Go to the next person. So that's it for today. Doing the app, it's easy. It's an e-app. My job is done. Oh, I need to take a break. I think I'm going to go hit the beach now. I did my app for today. Myself, I'm going to chillax. So y'all have a great day. Be sure and watch the next video. And if you have any questions, call me, 972-679-9029. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye now.